Open your book to page 343. This lesson is on adding and subtracting unlike fractions. So let's go to example 1. You're adding 5 over 4x squared y plus 3 over 2xy to the 3. So the denominators are not the same, so you have to make them the same. So first thing you need to do is get your LCD. So LCD, again, you just do number, alphabet, and a group. So the number 4 and 2 is going to give you 4. The alphabet, the x and x squared will give you x squared. Y and y3 will give you y3. So first, get your LCD. Then your step 2 is get your LCD ready. So you got 4x squared y cubed. 4x squared y cubed. So that's your step 2. Step 2, go and get your denominator ready before you do anything else. And make sure you leave two lines of space over here so you have room to write. So step 2, get your denominator ready. Then step 3, you have to figure out how you're going to get from here to here. Figure out what are you missing. So again, just go down the list. Just do the number, alphabet, and the group. So 4 and 4, so you're good. The number is good. You got x squared. But you only have y. So to go from y to y cubed, you need to multiply by y squared. So write down what you're going to do. Okay, write down what you need to multiply. Okay, so denominator, so this times y squared will give you this. So you have to do the same on the top. So you have to multiply. So this will give you 5y squared. So you have to kind of compensate. You have to even it out. Okay, so you can denominator multiply by y squared to get common denominator. And because of that, you need to multiply the top by the same amount. So that's your step 4. Okay? So step 3, figure out what you need to multiply. Step 4, multiply out. Okay? Now go over here. So from 2 to 4, you need to multiply by 2. Right? Do the number, the alphabet, then the group. So x and x squares, you need to have an x. Right? So y3, you're good already. So the things that you're missing is 2x. So when you multiply, you will get 6x. So again, step 1, get your LCD. Step 2, get your LCD ready on the bottom. So you can see, so step 3, figure out what you need to multiply to get the LCD. Then you multiply the numerator by the same amount. So now you're ready to add. So step 5, go and add them together. So, and normally you want to write it alphabetical. So you want to write 6x plus 5y squared. Write a little bit better. Over 4x squared y cubed. Then after that, you need to go and do step 6. Check see if you can factor. Sometimes you can factor and cancel things out. In this case, you cannot factor, so you're done. So that would be your answer. Now let's go to example 2. You're adding 2 over x plus x over x plus 2. So step 1, get your LCD. Your LCD is going to be equal to the alphabet. The number is 1, the alphabet is x, and the group is x plus 2. Okay, remember, they are not the same. They are very different things. This is x plus 2. Just like apple, pineapple, right? They are totally different things. So don't get them confused. So step 1, get your LCD. Step 2, go and get your LCD ready. So it'd be x plus 2, x plus 2, right? Go get your LCD ready. Step 3, figure out what you need to multiply. So from here to here, you're missing x plus 2. So step 4, go and multiply out. Don't keep it in parentheses. Just go and multiply out. So you're going to get 2x plus 4. So that's your step 4. So you do step 3 and step 4 for each one directly. So from here, so go to the next term. So from here to here, you're missing the x. Okay? So you can use the asterisk, use a star for multiplication so you don't get confused between multiplication and the variable x. So you multiply out, you're going to get x squared. Okay? Then after that, you can go ahead and add this together. So step 5, add all this together, and you put in, arranging correct order, right? So you got x squared plus 2x plus 4, and you have x plus 2. Then you have to check see if you can do factoring. So your multiply is 2 and 4. So 1 comma 4, 2 comma 2, 4 comma 1. So none of this match. So this is not factorable. So you cannot do factoring to cancel. So this is your answer. Okay, let's go to example 3. You have 3 minus 2a over a plus 4. Now instead of 3, I'm going to write 3 over 1. Just put over 1. So that way it's easier to visualize. So step 1, your LCD is going to be equal to a plus 4. So you need to go and get your step 2, right? Get your LCD ready. So a plus 4, a plus 4. Okay. So you go to step 3. Okay, so figure how you're going to get from here to here. You need to multiply by a plus 4. So your step 4, you multiply, so you're going to get 3a plus 12. Over here, you don't have to do anything because it's already same, so you keep everything the same. So now you do the step 5. So you can go and add this together now. So this one has only one term, so it's fairly easy. So you got 3a minus 2a, you get a left over plus 12. And check for factoring, cannot, so that's it. Okay. Let's go to example 4. You have 20 over x squared minus 25 plus 2 over x plus 5. So when you have addition, subtraction, you have to think about factoring first. So in this case, you have to do the factoring before you can get your LCD. So this one's equal to, so x squared minus 25, that's a difference of square. So it factor into conjugate. So it'd be x plus 5, x minus 5. Okay, so first you have to do factoring. So now you can do your LCD. So LCD is going to be the number, there's no number, alphabet, there's no alphabet, group, they are both groups. So it would be x plus 5, x minus 5. So that's your LCD. So now you go to step 2, get your LCD ready. So x plus 5, x minus 5. So again, don't worry about what's on the top yet. You got to get your LCD ready before you do anything else. So get your LCD, then get step 2, get them ready. So step 3, figure out what are you missing. So from here to here, you're not missing anything. So you just keep the same. Okay. Over here, this one you're missing the x minus 5. So you need to multiply by x minus 5. So you need to multiply, so step 4, you multiply, you get 2x minus 10, right? So again, you got to multiply also. So now you're ready to add all this together. So step 5, go and add all this together. So you got x plus 5, x minus 5. So now when you add all this together, you're going to get 2x. Now it's 20 plus negative 10, so it'd be plus 10. Okay, so that's step 5. But you're not done yet. Okay, so after you add or subtract, you have to go and check for factoring. So this is factorable. So you have to do 6. You have to do factoring. Factor out of 2, so you get x plus 5. Okay, so do the factoring, and step 7, you go and cancel whenever you can. So this one we're able to cancel. So your answer would be 2 over x minus 5. Okay, let's go to example 5. Example 5, you're adding, so actually it's subtraction. So 6 over x squared minus 9 minus 2 over x squared minus 4x plus 3. So again, all these are terms, so right away you got to do factoring. So this one is difference of squares, so break into conjugate, so it'd be x plus 3, x minus 3. This one over here, you have to do the master product. So it'd be minus 4 and 3, so you're going to need to get negative 1, comma, negative 3. So in this case, you're going to get x minus 1, x minus 3. So after you're done factoring, now you can go and get your LCD. So first, so LCD is going to be equal to, so you can look at your group. So you have x plus 3, you got x minus 3, and you have a x minus 1, and x minus 3 you already have. So that's your LCD. So step 2, go and get your LCD ready. So you're going to get x plus 3, x minus 3, x minus 1. So x plus 3, x minus 3, x minus 1. Right, so again, step 1, get your LCD. Step 2, get the LCD ready. So step 3, go and figure out what you're missing. So from here to here, okay, this one you have, so you're missing this one. So you need to multiply by x minus 1. Again, write it down so you can visualize, so you can multiply and cut down the mistakes. So use your fingers, so you can multiply, so this would be 6x minus 6, right? So distribute, multiply. Over here, so you check. So this one you're missing the x plus 3, right? So you're missing the x plus 3. So when you multiply, you're going to get 2x plus 6, okay? Now with the subtraction, okay, before you add or subtract, it would be a good idea to go and change terms, change the signs on the terms. Okay, what I mean by that is, go and write them all together, so distribute. So this is going to be minus 2x, and this is minus 6. Okay, so watch this one over here. Again, this is where a lot of people are going to mess up on this one right over here. So make sure you remember to distribute. So now you can go and add this together. So do the variable first. So you got 4x, and this one give you minus 12. You got x plus 3, x minus 3, x minus 1, right? But after you add or subtract, remember step 7, you got to do the factoring. So factor out the 4, you get x minus 3. Okay? Then after that, you go and cancel whatever you have the same, and then your final answer would be 4 over x plus 3, x minus 1. Okay, and that's it.